All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Wakakwadash. All right, I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching His truth. All right, I'm Yakanan, GMS Memphis, and just wanted to do a quick lesson, just something this brother from the main camp, the brother Amawan Gabar, something he said in this video he did 3 hours ago. It's entitled Nasty Work, example of how a woman can take you down. Give not thy strength unto her. Right. And brothers know this, man. Brothers already know you don't give your strength into a woman, man. But at the end of the day, we're still in the flesh. And Jake is known for what simping, man, for falling for a woman, because that's a man's glory. Lord willing, I'm gonna grab that precept. That's a man's glory. But brothers have to be careful for those, those Hebrew head wraps, man. Those women who come, in the spirit of, they're a humble woman, daughters of Sarah. all of those things, man, they can be the most deadly women it is, so you got to be careful. Salakia, you got to be careful. You can't just fall for a woman's beauty, like the brother about to bring this precept out, but you just can't fall for the beauty of a woman, man, without vetting her, man. You got to vet these women too. Okay. The times we're coming into, women are going to be seeking that hedge and that protection, man. All right. And if the Lord is dealing with you, man, you're going to have that protection around you. So the women are going to come. All right. But let me play this portion of this brother's video. And if brothers haven't watched it, go and check it out. It was an edifying lesson, but I'm gonna play some of the video.
Salvation of the elect put up. It says, don't fall for a woman's beauty and don't long for a woman. Don't fall for a woman's beauty and don't long for a woman. All right, you put up twice. So don't fall for a beauty. That should trap you. Like the thumbnail of this video, I'm certain it's still there. You got a woman, an Israelite woman, pretty looking. It's an illustration, a painting maybe or whatever, but don't fall for that beauty. Because she come with the head wrap, the scarf, shalom, she may come out and listen to you on the streets. Like Apostle is saying, you've been saying it's heavy. But, Isaiah 4:1, which we teach is going to happen on this side. And like you said, the closing the camp, brothers, don't be surprised when things start escalating. And the next thing you know, women are coming to you now in these times, you know what I'm saying? And you brothers are going to take who they going to take or whatever. Don't be surprised if it start happening now. But even when that...
Yep, you heard him. He said, don't be surprised if it start happening now. Because you got to think, man, look how this year started off, man. All right? And it's not going back. Things are only going to escalate, man. It's only going to get worse. Okay? So for a lot of these women, they're going to see their situations and see, I gotta find some protection, man, a hedge. I gotta find a man. A lot of women are gonna see, hey, that the men of the Lord are being protected, man. All right, those men that are out on the highways and hedges proclaiming the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, in truth and in sincerity, those men are protected. They have that hedge around them. They're gonna notice that. They're gonna know that's where they need to go. All right, in order to be saved, man, and delivered. And that's why I say that's where the discernment is going to come in at, because brothers have to, you can't just look at a woman's beauty, man. You just can't be looking at titties and ass and you saying that that's going to be your wife. All right. You got to be in the spirit. So let me play a little more.
Start happening now. Don't be all fucked up and don't start simping and getting all crazy and lose sense of who you are in reality. Remember, women flock to power. They flock to power and they flock to safety. They flock towards the heads of protection or whatever. So what's really going to separate them from any other woman and what they thinking in this time to come? What you gotta. Hey, the Lord is going to give us a spirit of discernment, and you just gotta know what the fuck time it is. Yep. She probably going.
Yeah. Hey, that was a point, man. Hey, the Lord gonna give you the spirit of discernment, man. Okay, you're gonna know if this woman is sincerely for you, or is she just coming around, man? Trying to jump on the bandwagon, man. She ain't really about. She's not about this truth, man. She's not about you. Okay, you're gonna discern, man, in that day. Matter of fact, let's get this precept. Let's get this one in Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. Yep, it says, and I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. And what is the heart? That's going into your mind. So her mind is snares and nets. All right, she's trying to figure out a way to trap you. It says, whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Right? And if you're doing things that are pleasing until you how about Shema Shai, all right, you're not gonna get caught up with a wicked woman, man. Okay, the Lord is gonna either get her away from you, or you know, like the brother was speaking on, you're gonna be able to discern through the spirit that this woman ain't right. Okay, but a guy like Chief Priest, you see, he got caught up into that woman, man. That's why you see him right here, looking pitiful. Hey, man, that's a lesson for another day. Well, Lord willing, me and the brothers gonna go into that a little later. But hey, the sinner, like the scripture says, let me read it again. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Yeah, and hey, the sinner, man, you're gonna get trapped up, man, with the woman. That's an easy snare and a trap for a wicked man is the woman. Let's grab that in Sirach. And then I'll probably just grab one more, man, and wrap it. I'm not gonna make this a long lesson. It's just a warning to brothers to be careful. Okay? When dealing with these women, picking these women, be careful, man. Don't just let the head wrap be the end all be all. This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. It says, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Right. So the Lord will bring us the right women. Those wicked women, they're gonna be with wicked men. Okay? Whether it is in Israel, you got wicked men amongst the Israelites. Okay, the Israelite community. All right? They're everywhere. Wicked women are everywhere, man. You read in Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, King David said he found not one. Like Salakia, King Solomon. Okay? He found not one woman who was right. So let me go back and get this. Salakia, 1 Corinthians. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 27. It says, art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. Right. So if you have a woman, hey, don't look to just get rid of her. Okay? Don't try to, I don't want you. Don't discard the woman if you're pleased to dwell with her. Okay? Because hey, the Lord may have that woman in your life to benefit you for a purpose, man. Whatever it may be. It's a comforting to you for for the time being. But brothers know, that woman is she could easily flip now. You know, scripture say, marvel not if she trespass against thee. So you got to know what you're dealing with. Okay, and it says if thou lose from a wife, seek not a wife. So if you don't have a wife or you don't have a woman, don't go looking. You know, don't go searching, man, to give yourself a burden or a headache, because that's basically what these women are right now in this kingdom, man. They're not in that right mindset, man. Okay, even the ones that know they're Israelite women, they are not all the way 100% right, man. They ain't kingdom ready. We all have to be saved and delivered, man. These women understand this. This is we're not in the kingdom, man. This is Esau Edom's kingdom. You know, on top of the curses that's on Jake, that's on all of us. Okay, so we just got to get to the kingdom, man. We gotta endure, and Lord willing, you know, if we're that chosen, we'll get everything back, man. We'll get it all back. That's in Matthew 19th chapter, man. Okay, it says, verse 28. It says, but and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Right. So, hey, you got to be so locked into the spirit, man, and so locked into this word and this truth and doing the work, you know, you understanding the times, man. You can't be worried about a goddamn woman. Okay? It's all, even if you have a woman, like the scripture says, though, is be as though they had none, man. It's almost like you don't even have a woman because you're giving your all into the real woman, who is what? Sophia, man. The wisdom, the truth. That's where all of your focus is at. Okay, and women are gonna get jealous about that, man. They don't like that. They don't like when you give attention and time to something more than them. Okay? So I'm gonna get this last precept in First Ezra, and I'll close it. Just you know, for brothers to not fall into that simping spirit, man. Cause hey, we can see things escalating and getting worse. And man, like the brother was speaking on, man, hey, don't be surprised if you start to see women start to come by that camp, man, and start choosing on brothers. And you can't lose your damn mind, man. You know, you gotta still stay in the spirit. You can't sometimes brothers see beautiful women come by the camp, they well, yeah. You know, they want to go to claiming, which is nothing wrong, but at the end of the day, man, stay locked into the spirit, man. And hell with these damn women right now, man. All right, you the prize. All right, keep your mind focused on enduring it to the end. This is First Ezra 4:22. It says, but Salakia, by this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do you not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Yea, a man take his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. All right, so Jake is willing to do everything, man. You willing to go all out your way for a woman, no matter what it takes, man, to get to that love of your sweet and precious woman. But it says, I'm gonna jump down. Verse 26 says, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Right, so you can't run out of your wits, man. Meaning, wits going into your mind, man. You can't run out of your mind over these women. Because, hey, they're not our women, all right? Not right now, okay? we're not in our rest. Micah 2:10. We're gonna get our women back in the kingdom righteous, okay, undefiled, and in the mind of being a servant unto you, right back in her right mindset, okay. Like that made me think of that movie Coming to America, where the woman was saying I would do whatever you like. You know, these women now are not in that spirit. Even the ones with the head wraps, man, they ain't in the spirit of whatever you like. They'll buck up and tell you going off about something, knowing that knowing that you're the head of the house and that you're supposed to be the one that's calling the shots and she's supposed to be following you, but she'll buck up. You know, that's why I say when that time comes, man, brothers gotta have the spirit of discernment, man. You gotta be in the spirit of not just lusting after a woman for sexual desires, man, and her beauty. You know, it's got to be more. It's got to be bigger than that. So that's where that discernment is going to have to come in. You got to pray, brothers. Got to pray. That's another thing. But I'm gonna keep going. It says, matter of fact, let me just jump down. Jump down to 29. It says, "Yet did I see him, and what is that? 8 man. The king's concubine, the daughter of the admiral Baracus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head. She also stroked the king with her left hand." Look at this, man. That's crazy. Now this king is a simp right here, man. He's letting a woman take. Matter of fact, just let me see. Let's grab this one and we'll get ready to wrap it. Let's get this real quick. This is Revelation 3 and 11. It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." You see? And this woman just took this man's crown, even though that's a spiritual in Revelations, all right? I want to make that clear. You ain't talking about nothing carnal. This is enduring spiritually, man. Don't let a woman or a man take your crown, man. Take this truth away from you, all right? Take what you've been fighting so hard for, okay? Lord willing, we endure to the end. You don't let anyone come in and pull you away from that, okay? But like I said, just using this, I just thought of it. It just came to mind when I read this. It says, 1 Esdras 4:30, "And taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head, she also stroked the king with her left hand. And yet for all this the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was faint to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again." Yeah. So this king, man, wasn't in the right spirit. All right. He was in that fleshly, worldly, spirit of lusting after the woman, man. And this was a damn concubine. So end of the day, point being, bros, hey, don't let the woman distract you from your purpose, from your goal. All right. And be prepared and watching for when these women start to kind of linger on and hang around the camps, okay? Start coming around more. Don't be surprised, man, if that starts to happen. All right? Brothers are going to have to take with the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that we have and that we know and utilize it, put it to use, okay? These days are coming fast. It's only, things are only getting worse, okay? The Spirit of the Lord is out here to move quickly, man. All right? So things are going to continually get worse and worse and worse in the earth. And these women are going to come flocking, man. Isaiah 4:1 is going to most definitely happen. All right? We can see it. A brother, stay in the spirit, man. Continue to keep fighting. Continue to keep enduring for your crown. And Lord willing, we'll all be a part of that election, man, to be saved and delivered out of this hellhole, man. You know, so Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson for the elect. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah, Quadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching His truth. Shalom.